Hi, welcome to the fairly new Project Improve Me channel. I'm Carrie and I'll be your guide around this little Excel file that I created. I sell it on my solo money shop on my blog, and I've sold it in my Etsy shop under a different name for quite a few years. This is an annual budget spreadsheet in Excel, which I also call a paycheck planner, and a simple bill tracker for the entire year too. It might look a little basic, but that's why I like it, and I've stuck with it for many, many years. But I'll explain why I like it so much and why I think it's better than others that I've seen once I show you that part. So let's get started at the beginning. The first tab is some written instructions and tips, and then the next page is a sample of the file with a few notes here just for to look at. Hopefully, if you get this file, it all makes sense. But if not, I'm always available for customer service to make sure you get the most out of it. The good thing is it's only a one-time purchase and you can use it forever, like I do. Okay, so let's get to the fun part. First, you'll have to decide what tab you're going to use based on your pay schedule. So I've made a monthly, a weekly, and a bi-weekly. So mine is bi-weekly, so let's look at that one. All right. Next, you will change the date to your payday. Let's see what we use today. And then you'll enter your, let's see, let's just say we made 3,000. You'll enter your pay your paycheck there. And if you get there's four, yeah, there's four extra spots here every paycheck for side hustles or other income and adjustments. So if that's how much you make all the time, you'll just drag that over and it'll fill up for you. And now you'll be able to see down here your total income and then how much money you have remaining after you plan your bills. Next, let's see. Oh, you'll see after you enter the date, I like to get a good visual of how many paychecks I have. So, like March, I see I have two, but it automatically updates the lines here for you. Let's see. See, it'll cut off the months just for a good visual. Um, let's see. Then you'll see that at this paycheck, we'll have to make it until this day, like all your groceries and all that stuff. So if you live paycheck to paycheck, like at least 35% of Americans, every bill in this first column will either be from past due to the day before this date. And I've been through every level of broke and barely getting by, so there's no judgment here, but that's the reality of life. um, and then when you get here, when you fill the whole bottom here with your bills, some of the weeks might turn red. So let's try this. 2000. That's a lot for a car payment, but it's just okay. So you'll see. Let me see. Oh, all right. So you'll see that when I only have 3,000 income and I plan to pay 4,000, I'm $1,000 in the hole. So we have to. So we spent you're planning on spending more than you actually have, and that's usually not possible. So you either need to increase your income, cut an expense, or put something off until next payday. And this is my favorite part of this file and why I think it's so flexible and easy. Um, when this is all filled up, you'll have no red. But in this case, since we see that I'm in the red, um, I may want to, let's say I'm just going to put my car payment off until next pay period. So I will take it out here and add it over here. So this way you can still see that we are not red anymore. And that's why I like it, because when you make a change like that, no matter what change you make, you can reduce the number, split it out into two paychecks, whatever. Um, you'll instantly be able to see how it affects the rest of the plan for the year. So if that still makes me in the red, then I'll have more adjustments to make. Maybe I'll cut down on um, my grocery bill or something, just to, however you have to make adjustments. But you'll be able to see every decision you make, how it's going to affect the future. I mean, I know planning is just planning and things don't always go the way you want, but to succeed with your money, you have to at least have some kind of plan. You can't just be out there spending willy-nilly. um, but this way, I'll be able to see the whole year, um, without having to like go back and forth between tabs. It's all just right here, so I can see the plan. And if I have another bill that pops up, I just put it here and fill it in and make adjustments as needed. And then you can see, um, if you see your, I don't know, your groceries, if you see that you're paying like $12,000 a year in groceries, possibly may want to adjust that. um, but that's why I like this so much, because it's all just right there and little changes can be seen immediately. Um, but you may need to make adjustments every once in a while. So there's plenty of extra space here and there's plenty of extra space up here. But not going back and forth between tabs and seeing all the fancy graphs and everything. That it just, I don't know, makes me feel better, and I can get this done faster. And um, I mean, I have a file like that too, where it's month by month and it has a transaction log where you fill that in and it shows you the results instantly and all that. Um, I may get that ready to list to, I call it a tiger budget, just because I used a lot of orange and black in that file, and my high school mascot was a tiger, so I think those colors look good together. So, um, anyways, this tab is just to help you get a plan and see how much you spend on things for the year and how much you'll be able to see how much you can save for Christmas or your emergency fund, and by keeping track of any like savings lines, because you got to make sure you fill those in with your paycheck also. And finally, there's just a simple little bill tracker here where you can put all your bills and savings or whatever, and either you can use the day of the month it's due or the next due date here, the bill name, the category, or you can just put notes or something in this column, and then the normal amount due per month. And then for each month after the bill is paid, use the two columns to mark how much you paid and what date. And if you have any other notes to leave, like say you only paid half and you got to pay the next half next month or something, Excel has the feature where you can right click and leave a note or a comment. If you leave a note, you'll see the red line there. You just hover over it and we'll be able to see it. And what else? Oh, with this simple tab, you'll be able to see if anything's past due. Um, and then also see how much you actually spent on the things through the year with this running total on the side. Um, your budget is just the plan, and this will be your actual. And again, I like this because you can see the whole year at a glance. I can see if I'm 2 months behind on my car payment. You'll be able to see it. And I have the this line here is frozen, so any, you can scroll down once you get this filled up. You can scroll down and but you'll see I put stars on this line to remind you that you're not at the top yet. So you may have other bills hiding under there. um, so if you're still with me, I'd love if you can hit the like button and leave any questions you might have in the comments. You can also subscribe too if you want. I just got started with YouTube and I plan to make a lot more videos, but to be honest, not all of them are going to be related to money because I'm almost 50 years old and I'm much more than an accountant. So if you've already purchased this file from me, I really appreciate you and I'd love any kind of feedback. Um, I also do custom Excel files, so if you need anything added to this file, um, I can do that. Let's see, what else? But if you're interested in buying it, I'll leave a link to my shop in the description or the comments. And while you're there, you can check out my blog for more information and access to my freebie vault, which I have all kinds of other things I've created to help people on their improvement journeys. It's more than just financial. But I really appreciate you watching until the end and share this video with someone if you think they could use a simple budget system like this. And until next time, I hope your days are filled with love and laughter. Bye.